Welcome back to Men on the Mountain, guys. We're cooking up that grouse that we harvested yesterday. Sorry for the noise in the background. We got the dishwasher going. It's late at night. I think it's after 8 already. Yep, almost 8:30. It's been a long day. But anyway, I'm going to flip this around here and show what we have going on and talk about what we did with that grouse meat. So here's our grouse breast, just frying up in a little bit of corn oil or vegetable oil. I marinated it overnight in a mixture of Dr. Pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. So that's what we marinated it in. And we're gonna get the chicken done and kind of get it off to the side, then we'll start working on our tomato gravy. So we're working on our roux right now. Got 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm supposed to keep stirring it until it's the color of peanut butter. So we're really close. And we're going to add the tomatoes in and the chicken broth. What do you guys think? That like peanut butter color to you? It's not super thick yet. Hopefully it'll thicken up a little more. Might need to add a little more flour. Alright, we just added our heavy whipping cream in, 1/4 cup of that. I put the chicken back in too. So we're going to get this all mixed up. Still have to add our chicken broth, that's the last thing. And then after that we'll get the rice plated and pour this over the top and give her the old taste test. So we ended up going just light of the full cup of chicken broth. What do you think, honey? Put 2/3 of a cup, maybe? Put probably 2/3 of 3/4 of a cup. I think it's just about the right consistency. So we're just finishing up the rice, and then we'll plate this and give it a taste test. I am starving, so I'll probably give it a high score no matter what it tastes like. I haven't eaten since 11 o'clock, so. Smells good, and I can't smell very well. As usual, we've got our high styling and profiling paper plate. It's all plated up. We got the rice, we got the grouse with tomato gravy, and I'm gonna come around here on the other side of the counter and give it a whirl. I just make sure we get a piece of the grouse meat in this first bite. I got a piece right there. And the rice. It's really good. Could use probably just a little more salt in the tomato gravy, maybe a little more pepper in it, which it is salt and pepper to taste, so I could have added just a little more. The grouse is a little kind of rubbery, the texture of it. I think I overcooked it. That happens sometimes, but man, birds, my fish and my birds, I'm gonna overcook them versus undercook every time. So I don't mind that, but the texture is just a little rubbery. Man, that's good though. I would eat that all day long. That's probably, I'd probably give it an 8 on a 1 to 10. Here's another piece of the grouse. It was really good. Again, other than the grouse being a little rubbery, a little firm. Excellent. See if we can get Rhonda to give it a whirl. All right, Jordan's gonna give it a whirl. That's a big piece of grouse. Why don't you get that small piece right here? So Jordan's gonna give it a whirl, see what she thinks.
It's okay.
Okay, all right, 1 to 10, what is it?
A 6.
A 6. Well, for Jordan, that's pretty high. Anything over 5 is not too bad. We're gonna wrap up the video now with the channel shout out in the Minute on the Mountain. Let me just say thanks for being patient. I know my cooking videos, I don't set up the shots, I don't frame them very well. I noticed I had our trash cans sitting in the back of one of the shots. I had some cans that we were saving for recycling in the background of the other one. Anyway, you guys don't watch my videos for the cinematography anyway, but anyway, thanks for being patient. The channel that I want to shout out today is the Piscatorian. I think I've shouted out his channel once before, but he just did a fantastic catch and cook video with some prawns that they harvested. It looked absolutely delicious, so I thought since I did a cooking video, we'd shout his channel out. I'll put a link in the description. Go check him out when you get a chance. The Minute on the Mountain today comes from Genesis 50:20. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to do a little tour through the Bible. I'm going to pick a verse from each book of the Bible consecutively for the next, well, that'd be the next 66 videos. And we'll take a little Bible tour and do it that way. So hopefully you guys will come along for all those. But in Genesis 50:20, Joseph is talking to his brothers after he's revealed his identity to them. If you don't know that story, I encourage you to go back and just read several of those chapters prior to chapter 50, verse 20. And they're panicking, they're freaking out because they had sold him into slavery. They think this is where he's going to get his retribution on them, his revenge on them. And Joseph says, "You intended to do me harm, but God intended it for good to accomplish the purposes that he's doing now to save many lives." And that still happens all the time today. God still works that way. The things in your life that you think are evil, things in your life that you think are meant to bring you harm, God still uses those and can redeem those and twist those to bring you good. So if you're in the middle of something really hard, I hope that would bring you encouragement. Thanks so much for coming along today. We're about 925 subscribers, so we're kind of inching forward to 950. That'll be the next giveaway. So if you haven't subscribed yet, but you enjoy the videos, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 950 so that we can give away some more prizes. Thanks for coming along. God bless you guys. Hope you have a great week.